Hi guys, welcome to Keeping It Simple Crafts. I hope everyone is doing good. Today I'm going to be making a fun summer wreath using 10-inch decomesh and an adorable watermelon little red truck sign from Dollar Tree. If you have not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you as a subscriber. Just click the subscribe button below the video on the right. And if you want notifications for when I upload a tutorial, just click the bell. Now here's that adorable little truck sign with the watermelons in the bed of it. My friend Dawn sent it to me, so thank you so much, Dawn. You're going to need 3 different colors of ribbon with wire. You're going to need 2 rolls of the 10-inch deco mesh or polyester mesh. You will also need a Dollar Tree wreath ring, the 14-inch wreath ring for this wreath to get started. And you'll also want to take some pipe cleaners and cut them in half. So this is what the mesh looks like when I opened it up, but when you unroll it, it's not nearly as bright and vivid as it looks rolled up, but it still turns out really pretty. So you're going to take your mesh and you're going to cut it at 20 inches. It's easier for me to go ahead and cut my mesh all at one time. So you're going to end up cutting 34 pieces of mesh at 20 inches. So you're going to take, it's going to take all of both of the rolls of the 10-inch deco mesh. You're not going to have but a teeny tiny bit left over. And I find that it's easier for me to put like my scissors or something heavy on one end so that it doesn't roll up when I'm cutting my mesh. So I'm just showing you here how it looks with one roll cut up. So 17 pieces, so total of 34 pieces when you have both rolls cut up. And I picked up this ribbon at Hobby Lobby when it was 50% off. I picked up the watermelon ribbon at a local boutique, but I think it's also online at Craft Outlet. And then that's some ribbon I picked up around Christmas at Sam's Club. Just remember that we're going to be adding ribbon tails to the wreath, but make sure you save enough ribbon to make a beautiful bow for your wreath too. I am cutting my ribbon at 12 inches and my ribbon does have wire in it. We are going to be using the Woodland Ruffle method. I really like that method. I don't know who came up with it, but it's a wonderful method because it keeps from having so much fraying when you're using the mesh. You'll see what I mean in just a minute. But here I just did like a knife cut on the ends of the ribbon tails. So make sure you do that. It just kind of dresses it up. I would only cut about 15 strips of each ribbon at 12 inches to get started because remember you want to save enough ribbon for a bow, and where you have your sign you don't have to have ribbon behind it. Take a strip of ribbon, you're just going to roll the end 2 or 3 times, and then I like to take a chip clip or a clothespin, clip that end, go to the opposite end, same steps, just roll the mesh 2 or 3 times. Once you have it rolled, you're going to take your fingers and just walk it up the mesh until you meet the other end, then remove the chip clip, and now you have your first little woodland ruffle. And see, the ends are rolled in so you don't have that fraying like in some methods. Now I'm just taking my 3 strips of ribbon, pinching them in the center and adding it on top of my mesh. After you add your ribbon tails on top of your mesh, you're going to take a pipe cleaner that you cut in half, wrap it around your little bundle. I would recommend only twisting it once because if you twist it too much, you're not going to have enough pipe cleaner left when you add it to your wreath ring. I usually twist mine a couple times, and that's not necessary. 1 time's enough, and that way it's much easier when you attach your mesh to your wreath ring. We're going to be using the center 2 wires only, and each wreath ring has 6 sections. So just take that pipe cleaner, wrap it around those center 2 wires, take your pipe cleaner, go to the back, give it a few twists, and fold the pipe cleaner down. Same steps, take your mesh, roll the end 2 or 3 times, clip it, go to the opposite end, roll the mesh 2 or 3 times, then you're going to take your fingers and walk it up the center of your deco mesh. Try to keep it going nice and straight. I would add ribbon tails to a bundle, then the next bundle I would not add ribbon tails. Add ribbon tails, then don't add ribbon tails. I alternated using ribbon. So just remember the center 2 wires, take your pipe cleaner, wrap it around those 2 wires, go to the back, and give the pipe cleaner a few twists. Now if you twist it too many times when you're putting it around your mesh, you'll see I twisted mine a couple and I'm struggling just a little bit to twist mine around. So like I said, don't get carried away twisting it because it also makes it sit up higher on your wreath. Okay, so here I have 2 bundles. Starting on my third, take your mesh that you cut at 20 inches, roll the end a few times, clip it, go to the other end, roll it, and then walk your fingers up your decomesh. I think this one's polyester mesh. I'm just in a habit of saying decomesh, but I believe it is polyester mesh. You do not have to make this same summer wreath. You can make this wreath for any season or holiday. Just change up your sign, change up your colors of your ribbon and mesh, and use the same method anytime you want. It's really one of my favorites. So just remember to alternate using ribbon. Now behind the sign, you don't want to add any ribbon because that's just wasting ribbon. You want to save that ribbon so that you make sure and have enough for a beautiful bow. Another thought is where you put your bow, behind it, you don't need to add ribbon tails behind your bow. So that's one way to save some ribbon and not waste it. Okay, since we only have 2 rolls of the 10-inch decomesh and you have 6 sections on your wreath ring, in 4 of the sections you're going to put 6 bundles. In the last 2 sections, sections, you're only going to put 5 bundles. So it really doesn't matter that much that 2 sections are only getting 5 bundles because you can kind of put them in that section where your little red truck is going. I just love the way the edges of the mesh curl up or roll up. I just think it's a really expensive look for a decomesh wreath. I know this wreath is a little bit more expensive than the ones I usually make, but just try to remember that Hobby Lobby does still do sometimes 50% off their mesh and their ribbon, so just try to go when you can get it on sale. And there's little Lucky, she was under the table helping me. Okay, I just took the little string that came on the little truck sign off, and so it does have the 2 holes at the top. So I did thread 1 wire through the top left hole to secure it to the wreath ring, and then for the bottom I just hot glued a pipe cleaner to the back of the sign to attach the little red truck to my wreath. To make a bow, let out a tail, make your first loop, keep it pinched tightly in your left hand, go to the opposite side, try to make the loop the same size as your first loop, then go back to the other side, make another loop, check to see if it's about the same size as your first loop. Sometimes when you have a design on your ribbon, you have to twist the ribbon to keep the design on top. So I'm just making a double bow here, going to let out a tail, and then I'm going to add my watermelon ribbon on top. So just let out a tail, keep it pinched tightly in your left hand, make a loop, try to make it about the same size as the first color ribbon, same steps. Bows are one of my favorite things to make. If you've followed my channel for very long, you know that I love to add big bows to my wreaths. I have several bow tutorials on my channel, so if you don't like this one, let me know and I'll try to link another one for you. Once you have the bow the size you want, you're going to take a piece of floral wire and wrap it tightly around the center of your bow, or you could use a pipe cleaner. I like to use 20 gauge floral wire, and I usually buy mine at Hobby Lobby. You can get a big package for around $5, or you can buy it a little bit smaller package for around $3, I think, at Walmart. Then Dollar Tree also sells it, Michael's, places like that. And then here I'm dovetailing the ends, fold your ribbon in half with the edges to the left side, go to the folded side, cut away from the fold, and that makes the pretty V on the ends. Then you're ready to fluff the loops of your bow. Just be patient when you're making your bow. It's very important that you get the loops the same size each time, and then when it comes time to shape your bow, be patient there too. It takes a little while to get your bow shaped the way you want. You'll want to always use ribbon with wire because the wire makes the loops stand up and it just makes a prettier bow. Then you're going to take the bow wire and you're just going to take the wires on your bow, thread it through the mesh, go the back, give the wires a few twists, cut the wires off. You don't want to go around the mesh, go through the mesh because you don't want to change the shape of the wreath. Once you have your bow attached, then you're going to want to go back, fluff your loops, place your tails, then go around your wreath. Just check to make sure that, you know, your decomesh and your ribbon tails look pretty. And then here I'm just attaching the sign. I'm just taking the pipe cleaner. I just pulled the little bundles apart where I could see the two wires, threaded the pipe cleaner between those two wires, went to the back, twisted the pipe cleaners, and then that's it, guys. My wreath is finished, and it is so full and fluffy. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this wreath tutorial. If you don't mind, please leave me a comment. And guys, I just want to say thank you so much for all of your positive and kind words that you leave in the comment section. It really means so much to me, so thank you so much.